No one supposed to understand your calling. It wasn't a conference call. But anyone who wants to understand will be your brother. That's what the life is all about. Because that's why they take our leaders away. Because they want to understand other people's own call, other people's own calling. But they don't want to understand the calling of their own ancestors. Whatever good seed you put into the ground must bring forth a good fruit. So whatever somebody that died that goes to the ground, as long as your deed is good, you must rise up to your ancestors. I want to see today if the religious master bring good things for us, and if our preachers, they have putting on the pulpit, are preaching the good message to us. And if our leaders, who has accepted everything that the colonial master has given to them, if they are doing the right thing as well. Because what is going on in my country now, I can't bear it. My heart pours for my people. But I know the God of our land, the Most High of our land, our Father, will come to our rescue in whatever means that they feel to do it. I want to take a look from the book of Deuteronomy 24. And you people usually know me. I interpret it in my own way. It's not supposed to be. No one's supposed to understand your calling. It wasn't a conference call. So in my own way, and you, my brothers, my sisters, the youth, put head together and reason what I'm saying. You may find some reason, and I may still find some reason in you. Nobody's perfect. Deuteronomy 24. I will start from verse 5, or you can start from the beginning. Every verse I come into, we take a look at it. We reason together on it. I will give it at least one minute for each one that I read and put my own idea, because that's it. When I was in theology school, that's me. I put my own idea, but sometimes they don't accept it. Sometimes they don't answer my questions any longer. But God answers my question, the Most High, my Creator do. 5 said, when a man has a new wife, he shall not go out to war or be charged with any business. He shall be free at 1 year and bring happiness to his wife, whom he has taken. You see? Bring happiness to his wife. He shall rest for 1 year. Today, the colonial masters has put in something on us. Upon all the resources we have, we're working so hard to die, but we're supposed to work. Our resources, they took it away. They take it to their own side and apply this that was written in their own side. Because this is what our leaders are supposed to do. You have been working for a very long time and you married. Our leader is supposed to put you in a comfortable place, at least for 1 year, to understand your wife, to bring happiness to her. That will limit divorce. But the colonial masters inflex them, take our resources, apply the law into their own side. But we are waking up. Okay, I go to 6. God is in confirmation of what I'm saying today. The Most High is in confirmation of it. Our Creator is in the confirmation of it. It's raining, but I'm going to be here and be saying it. Okay, now, you go to 7. 7 say, if a man is found kidnap any of his brethren, of the children of Israel, of the children of Nigeria, of the children of Biafra, of the children of Oduduwa, and maltreat him or sell him, then that kidnapper shall die, and you shall put away the evil from among you. Today, what is happening? Kidnapping everywhere in our land, and we can no longer protect it. But you hear what the Bible says and they flex it on us. But do you hear what the Bible says? They brought to you. If you find any kidnapper and they sponsor our people to kidnap us, to put us in fear, and they bring it to you, they say, this is what you're reading. That's why I like the first book of the Bible. Genesis, Exodus, say if any kidnapper should be found. So we have right. The law, if the law is good, if it's not even the law that is kidnapping, if it's not them that is kidnapping, we have the right to cut those people and put them to death. Even though if it's them we knew, we have the right as well. We need to wake up. Our land, they don't preach the true gospel for us again. Okay, let's go down again. We go to 8. Take heed in any outbreak of leprosy, that you carefully observe and do according to all the priest and the Levite shall teach you, just as I commanded them. So you shall be careful to observe them. You see, all those things you shall be careful to observe. There is more I'm still going to read. If there is no time today, I will continue from where I stop next time so the video can get complete. So you be careful of where you go and the kind of preaching you do. And be careful to observe them, you that is listening to them. Even me that is teaching you, be careful to observe me. Watch me if I'm teaching you the right thing. Go through the scripture. That's why I'm reading it down and interpret it in my own way. Because they have teach our brothers how to interpret it in what they tell them to interpret. That's the problem I had with them when I was in theology school. Because if you don't do it that way, no. But I do what my Creator asks me to do. What my Most High speaks through me, that's what I do. So you be careful and to observe. And the parents, there's one mistake you people are doing now. You said our ancestors has done wrong. What are you doing now? What kind of teaching are you giving to your children? That will make them to be careful to observe. What kind of teaching are you giving them? That's why they mentioned leprosy, because when we go along, we began to have a kind of sickness in us. Cancer, leprosy, some of them our leaders sitting there covered up with so many sicknesses that the religious masters has imposed on them, the colonial masters. How careful are you now to teach your children? Because that's why they always come to catch us young. But you, a parent, is there. Instead of you catching your children young, you allow other people to catch them young. That is wrong. Catch your children young. You allow them to go to school, then flex them. I didn't say education is wrong, but we have to have our system of our own education. The parents will come together and learn what they are teaching their children. You send them to church. They rape them. They do everything to them. Why? You are not observing. Be careful to observe. The work stands from we, the parents, now. Because you say, our ancestors are not good. What work are you doing now? Because your children will also say the same to you, but my children will not say it to me. They will say that my father tried a lot and bring back for us to connect to our ancestors. Still, read down. If there is no time, I will stop. Okay, now I go to 12. And if the man is poor, you shall not keep his pledge overnight. Our leaders, the colonial masters, everything our leaders have having, the masses are poor, they are keeping it overnight. And the colonial masters inflex them in know what they know. And in our men of, I don't know what I used to call them, our so-called, I don't know if it's men of evil, preaching on the pulpit, holding back to what belongs to the poor. Look at it again, you read it again. I will stop from 12 today. Next time I will continue, I will tip them down and you will get more. And if the man is poor, you shall not keep his pledge. You shall not oppress, harass servant who is poor and the needy, whether one of your brethren or one of the least whom is in your land within your gate. Father shall not put to death. Father shall not put to death for their children. Father shall not put to death from their children. Father shall not put to death from their children. None shall children be put to death from their fathers. A person shall be put to death for his own sin. God bless you. I don't need to explain any longer. Next time I will start from where I stopped. So, they say Jesus died for you, right? Do you hear what I did? Every man should be put to death for his own sin. So it might be his own sin that he is put into death. If any day I commit sin, I will be put to death for my own sin. So you have to know who you are. God bless you. Next time I will continue from 15 down so you can read. Good luck, everyone.